What's up, y'all, and happy Pride, Boston. AJ here on the steps of the Massachusetts State House, a site that has become a beacon of hope and equality ever since Massachusetts became the first state in the United States to legalize same-sex marriage back in 2004.
As a gay Bostonian, I'm proud to live in a city that celebrates our LGBTQ+ community and that has its own uniquely rich queer history. To learn even more about that history, I caught up with Kevin from Boston by Foot, who led me on a walking tour of Boston's LGBTQ past.
So Kevin, can you tell us, for the folks at home watching, a little bit about the Boston by Foot organization?
Sure. So Boston by Foot was founded in 1976. Originally, it was a little more focused on architecture tours, but we've expanded now. It's about 100 different tours that we give. A lot of them are historical tours. There are some architecture, but there's also, like this tour, the LGBTQ+ history.
The 90-minute walking tour follows the footsteps of queer people living in Boston from the 1840s to the 1980s. Along the way, guests will learn the lore of Boston's queer bars of yesteryear, explore the city's evolution from conservative, puritanic colony to politically progressive powerhouse, and develop a more nuanced understanding of Boston's LGBTQ+ history.
Why do you think it's important that queer archives, if you will, like this tour exist?
I feel like that's important stories to tell, and a lot of the younger queer individuals maybe don't know all the history. So being able to talk about the AIDS crisis, being able to talk about police raiding bars and how we created our community, I just think it's important to make sure that that history doesn't get lost.
After all of that walking, talking, and learning, it was time to go get something to eat.
I'm here on Washington Street in Boston's South End, one of the original neighborhoods in the city, and a neighborhood that also happens to be known for having some of the best food in town. And this next spot we're gonna check out behind me is no exception. This is Boston Chops.
Owner Brian Piccini is the visionary force behind Boston Urban Hospitality, whose portfolio includes Boston Chops South End and is regarded as a trailblazing LGBTQ+ business owner who has left his mark on the city's culinary landscape. The 18-ounce prime bone-in ribeye and the lobster mac and cheese are both standouts, and the loaded baked potato is as decadent as it is delicious. And be sure to save room for dessert. The strawberry and rhubarb crisp is not to be missed. In between bites, guests can also explore the contents of their impressive 2,000 bottle wine room. Not to mention, Boston Chops also happens to pour one of my favorite martinis in town.
That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Billy and Jenny, back to you.